that's no swearing.
Okay.
I know about you and your F and Jeff.
Caroline, that's embarrassing. You need to make sure you behave.
Alright.
Oh. Okie dokie. Let's jump on Twitters. This is why. How do I do a switch spaces? First. That's cool. Yeah, you're first. Congratulations. Okay, so let's stop messing about. This is why Utopian Lab shouldn't leave me on my own, because I don't know. How do I do spaces? Create new account, moments, purchases, bookmarks, topics, list, profile, blah, blah, blah. Spaces. No. Oh, that's right. I remember. Okay, here we go. What do you want to talk about? I want to talk about 5,000 Hbar coin toss. That's what I want to talk about. Record the spaces? Yeah, okay, got it. Start now. Here we go. I'm not inviting anyone. Okay, here we go. Mic is off. Mic is on. There we go. What is the make? What is the make it stack? I don't know what that means, buddy. Okay. So I'm on Twitter Spaces. I'm on my own. I'm live. The microphone is on. I'm going to hardwire my Ethernet cable because I've learned one thing, which is always hardwire your computer when you're streaming, especially if your Wi-Fi is from Fisher Price or Toys R Us. Oh, is there 16 people watching this? That's nuts. The amount you need to make it holding Hbar. Hi, Mr. Mustang. I don't understand what ha is talking about. Maybe somebody else can answer him. The amount you need to make it holding Hbar. I understand. Make it is subjective. Okay, I'm going to guess. I don't want to be rude, but I'm going to guess that your first language is not Inglese. So I don't know. Maybe better off doing it in your native language, and then I'll Google translate it and come back to you later if it's a serious question. So today we're going to be doing the coin toss, and the winner. I don't know. I'm going to talk to the contestants, and I'm going to ask them how they want to do this, in terms of winner stays on, or 1 versus 1, or so on. So I think, what's the fairest way to do the coin toss? Let's just find out who exactly the contestants are, so I got my facts straight. You'll have to bear with me for 1 minute. I'm going to do this really quickly. I should have done this before, but I've been super busy today. So I'm sorry about that. Okay. Tweets and replies. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, the coin toss is live. Okay, so we've got Disco Starfish. I know that Disco Starfish is one. I know that. Who are the others? Okay. Right, I know. Jump back on the spaces. I'm going to unmute Disco Starfish so we can start the coin toss. Requested. How do I add a speaker? There we go. Matt, you can speak if you like. It's just connecting, and then you should be able to talk. Hi, Matt.
How you going?
How you doing? You okay?
Yeah,
Good. I'm glad to hear it, buddy. I thought we'd do a Twitter Spaces because that's kind of like where the competition ended. And so to keep it distinct, we'd have the competition on Twitter. But I'm also streaming it live on the YouTubes so that nobody can accuse me of fixing it or cheating or whatever. So it's fair and open and transparent, just like Hedera. We're doing it. So we're doing a live stream, which is being recorded. We're doing a Twitter Spaces, which is also being recorded. And there we go. So who are the contestants? Do you know? Do you know off the top of your head, Matt?
Yeah, so we've got Hbar.
Hbob. Okay, is Hbob in here?
We're the only two. That's the only one I know because that's just because we follow each other. That's the only.
Okay, fine. Let me. Best thing to do is.
I sent them a message like.
Oh, here we go.
Literally ago, and there was no response. And I also like 30 minutes ago as well.
Yeah, oh, that's very kind of you because as I said very clearly more than 24 hours ago that if they don't turn up, then they forfeit. But that's the way it is because we have to get on with it. Life goes on. So I've got the contestants now, so I know who I'm dealing with. Let me just very quickly, there's one more that I need to get because this poor chap was left out. So I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
And his at name is, what's his at thing? It's the chap with the purple Lehman information. Here we go. At DILGAAN Palmer. Okay, got it. Right. Now I'll go back onto the Spaces and I can see who's here and who isn't. Right. So Fren, you are, I don't think, no, you are not one of the contestants. Casper Rex is not one of the contestants. Brian the Bull is not one of the contestants. Tino is not one of the contestants. Matt, you are one of the contestants. So I'm going to give it a couple of minutes, Matt. And if nobody else shows up, you win by default 5,000 Hbar. So congratulations. Be a bit rubbish, but what we will do, if nobody else turns up in the next couple of minutes, we'll do a coin toss. I tell you what we'll do. Matt, this is what we're going to do. One minute. This is what we're going to do. If nobody else turns up, this is what we'll do. 1 second.
That's my washing machine finishing. If anyone can hear that beeping, if anyone's watching.
Right. Here we go. What we will do, if nobody else turns up, and nobody still has turned up in the next couple of minutes, Matt, you will automatically win the 5,000 Hbar. But then we'll do a coin toss between Matt and winner stays on with Tino, Brian the Hbar Bull, Casper Rex, Bear Phil, and Fren, the other people who've turned up to listen for this.
Whoa.
So I don't know if you're watching on the YouTube's live, but it's basically one of the Christian Hasker decentralization doodles, frame doodles, which is also an NFT. So I will, if you're listening on Twitter Spaces, those 5 guys, I'll screenshot it. 1 sec. Let me screenshot it so it's locked in. Right, because you guys were on time and you were here and you're listening, I will give one of you the opportunity to win this as well. So that's what we'll do, just to make it a bit more fun, so it wasn't a complete waste of time turning up. Okay. What? Sorry, what was the question?
Oh no, just I can't see. I'm not on the YouTube.
Okay.
Physical.
Yes.
Giving away the physical. That's so cool.
Well, you can choose. You can either have the NFT or you can have the physical. So just for YouTube's, I'll show it up. That's the one. I went into Utopian Labs office and just grabbed it. So that's the one I've picked. It's one of the coolest ones, I think. And it's framed. You can have the frame or you can have the NFT. The other one will go to charity. So you pick which one you want. Whoever wins, that is. And what we'll do. I'll let everyone speak, and we'll do winner stays on. So we'll do Matt versus Tino. The winner of that will do Brian. The winner of that will do Casper. The winner of that will do Bear. And the winner of that will do Fren. No, we won't. We'll do it the other way around because you've all joined in order. So the first person to join should be rewarded. So they'll go last. So Matt, you'll go last.
Yeah.
So it'll be Fren versus Bear. Winner of that will play Casper. Winner of that will play Brian. Winner of that will play Tino. Winner of that will play Matt. And then we'll have a winner for the thing. So should we do? Yeah, let's do that now. Come on, let's do that now while we're waiting. And by the time we've done this, if nobody else has turned up, Matt, you're going to win. Okay?
Oh God.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you all. I'm going to let Fren invite to speak. and Bear, invite to speak. Matt, I'm going to mute you for a sec, okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Mute their mic 1 minute. Right, are you guys? I've sent you a request. If you could please accept, and then if you could tell me whether you want heads or tails. Friend, buddy, you're going to have to unmute your mic, and so are you, Casper. If you don't unmute your mic, you forfeit. By the way, while waiting for those guys to work it out, the heads of this coin is the Hedera symbol. As you can see, this beautiful coin was one of the originals by Hbar 2 Moon. So that's the head side, and the tail side is the world. So when I say heads or tails, there's no disagreement with which is which. That is heads. That is tails. Okay. So are you ready, guys? Are you? I'll do it again. I'll invite you one more time. Invite to speak. Invite to speak. If you don't accept and you're not willing to speak and you don't want to call heads or tails, then you forfeit your opportunity to win this fantastic decentralization. This doodle was created across a series of meetings in September to October 2021 about the stages of evolution of the Hedera network and business operations. So that's what's up for grabs for the good people who turned up to listen to the spaces. Okay, last chance, friend, Casper Rex. All you have to do is turn your mic on, accept my invitation. I'll send you another one. Invite to speak. Invite to speak. 3, 2, 1. Okay, no, they both forfeited. It's now Brian the Bull. So, oh, hang on. No, Casper's just. Hey, Casper, are you there? Casper Rex. He's now a speaker, but he's not speaking. God, people are hard work. Come on, buddy. All you've got to do is talk. Easy peasy. I do it all the time. No? Okay. Mute their mic. Right. Brian, you're up. It's now Brian. I'm going to invite you to speak, Brian the Bull, and Tino. All you have to do is accept the invite to speak and then tell me whether you want heads or tails. Oh, Tino, straight on it like a car bonnet. Well done, Tino. Tino, are you speaking?
Sure, why not?
Good man. Well done. Congratulations and welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Brian the Bull, would you like to compete against Tino, or is it going to be Tino versus Matt? I'll give him fair chance to answer. I've requested him to speak twice. Just in case you don't think I'm doing it, by the way, just in case somebody goes, he's not really inviting them. I'll click his name, look, and then invite to speak. So I've invited him to speak. All he's got to do is click accept.
To be fair, you can only speak on mobile. You can't speak on desktop.
Right.
So,
I mean, that's fair, but
I'm not sure
that sounds like a Brian the Bull problem. It doesn't sound like a Tino, Matt, or Max problem. Oh, hang on a minute. He's just private messaging me saying, how do I accept? I have no idea. Just click accept, I guess. I don't know. I've never been invited to speak. What did it look like when you did it, Tino?
I've been in a few spaces, so I know it just kind of pops up on the top of the iOS user, but it comes on top of the iPhone and it says respond to speak. And you just click that, and it allows you to speak.
Right. Okay. Brian, what's happening? Are you going to accept? We haven't got all day. We're all busy people. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Brian's forfeited. I'm going to mute him. There we go. That's done. Okay. Tino versus Matt. So, wow, this is fantastic. So, Tino or Matt are going to win the decentralization. Okay, let me. Can you both speak?
Yeah, I think I'm here.
Okay, who wants heads and who wants tails?
Can I go heads?
Are you happy with that, Matt?
Sure.
Oh, that's very, very polite of you. Okay, so Tino is heads and Matt is tails. Is that right?
I think it was vice versa. But
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm so sorry. 1 minute. Right, Matt is heads. I've got to be clear, see, because you've got to do this. Otherwise, the idiots on thingy.
I don't know. Yeah, definite heads. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 second. So Matt is heads and Tino is tails. Fine. A few people have just jumped in. So for people who have just joined, we're doing a heads or tails for this incredible doodle by Christian Hasker. And it was an impromptu thing as a way of me saying thank you to the people who joined the spaces. Of the 5 people who joined in the first couple of minutes, they were given the opportunity to win this. And so that's what we're doing. A couple of them didn't want to speak or were unable to. So those guys didn't get a chance to win. But we are having, so this is the final for this piece. It's Tino versus Matt. And Matt is heads and Tino is tails. So one sec. So there it is again. Heads, tails. I'll toss it. And it is tails. So congratulations to Tino. That's quite nice actually, because that means that Tino wins the... Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so Tino, congratulations very much. I will please DM me after this, and then you can choose whether you want to have the framed NFT or if you want me to post you the physical picture. Whichever one you don't choose will be raffled for charity. So it's completely up to you. So we'll sort that out after. Is that okay, buddy? Now we've got the main event, and I notice. Hang on a minute. What's this? Yeah, so one of the contestants has turned up, Matt, and I did say, provided that they turn up by the time that we finish the coin toss for the doodle, that they could play. So Suffering Inc., you're in. Let me invite Suffering Inc. to speak. Invite to speak. You're gonna have to speak, buddy, because you've got to call heads or tails. And then we've got, who else are the competitors? We've got Disco. I want to make sure that if there's any competitors in the room, so Suffering Inc. is in. Matt is in.
Yes.
Benny, are you a thing? Benny isn't. No, we're looking for. No, that's not you. No, that's it, isn't it? So there are no other finalists from the Walker&Williams NFT partnership program in the room. Okay, this is going to be interesting then. So it's another straightforward heads or tails, winner takes all for 5,000 Hbar, and it's between Matt and Suffering Inc. Are you speaking, Suffering Inc?
Yes.
Good man. Okay, Suffering. What would you like, heads or tails?
Head.
You want heads? Are you happy with that, Matt?
Yeah, of course.
You're happy with tails, yeah?
Yeah.
Just so you're aware, Suffering, I don't know if you saw it, but tails won the last time, so that's interesting. So here we go. I'm just writing the names down and what you said you wanted, so that there's no confusion later. Again, there's heads. There's tails, Hbar to Mooncoin. And I'll try and do it all on camera this time. So look, flick, catch, flat. It's heads. Can you see that? It's heads. Yeah, so massive congratulations to Suffering. And I'm so sorry, Matt.
That's all good.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, buddy. But Suffering is our winner. Congratulations to him. And thank you ever so much to everybody who's joined to watch. We will be doing loads more like this, just silly nonsense, giveaways, competitions, and all of that with the Walker&Williams NFT partnership program. So I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who's taken part. It's such good fun. And you guys are super, super intelligent. To watch you do the Easter egg hunts and the digital sort of Easter eggs that I leave around on the internet is fantastic. We've got a massive, massive competition coming up soon. Some of the Easter eggs actually are already out. You won't have noticed them yet. But just a little hint there. There is something massive coming. That'll be an interesting one. And so thanks so much for watching. This has been recorded. You can catch it on YouTube if you missed it and you want to see the whole thing. And congratulations. If our winners, Suffering and Tino, can message me after, we'll sort out the winnings. All right? Thank you so much, everybody. Take care. Thanks, guys. Bye. Okay, so we've done that. We've ended the tweeters online, the live stream thingy, and now we need to end this one on YouTube. 19 minutes. Well, that was long considering we didn't have many contestants.